Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Center. This is me Sayyid. Today onwards, we have started a series called as Mains Hit Series, in which all the model question and answers of particular subjects will be dealt on YouTube, and you also have a paid course which I'll come in a bit. Important thing that you have to understand here is whatever we are doing on the YouTube, make sure that you follow it very religiously. Don't skip any of the model question and answer. Try to understand how to write it. And one more important announcement that I have to do here, that at the end of the discussion of this particular model question and answer, you will also have another video attached to it in which I have discussed in length how to write a mains answer. So this particular video will be there in all model question and answer, but at the end, after we discuss the model question and answer, then you can watch it, right? It is already uploaded on the YouTube channel as a separate video. So that is all clear to you. Now let us begin our discussion with the first model question and answer in science and technology with regard to deep sea mission. It is also called as deep ocean mission. Both are same, no need to worry about it. It is very important for all the students, whenever a model question and answer is being practiced, you should be knowing that which topic it has been picked up and does the topic you have completed or not, you will get an idea about it. Suppose if I give you this question, whatever is written here, which I will read out in a bit, if I give this question and try to read out, it just like a isolated question I am talking about. It will give you that feeling. That's why it is very important whenever you do a model question and answer, you should be knowing that from which topic that is picked up and how much you have to complete that particular topics. So it will give an idea also that to what extent your syllabus has been completed. Otherwise, if I don't mention the topic, you will never know that whether you have completed a particular topic or not. That is the reason every time on the thumbnail also I will mention this topic also. Okay, next time when we are discussing about fiscal deficit, then I will be mentioning the topic as public finance management. So why it is important to know that from which topic you are learning model question answer, because it gives you confidence over a period of time when you are done with that particular topic. Right, let us start our question. Let us see this properly, what it is written. Oceans, which cover 70% of the globe, very true, remain a key part of our life, very true. It's just a statement, no need to worry about it. About 95% of deep ocean remains unexplored. That is also very true. Lot of things we are doing in the space, but we are not doing much in the oceans. For India, with its three sides surrounded by the oceans and around 30% of the country's population living in the coastal areas, in the backdrop of it, discuss the deep sea mission and various technologies on board. Very technical question this is. So whenever the student see this question, okay, the first thing that he is going to understand or he is going to think that he cannot do it, or else he will get 4 or 5 lines of the deep ocean mission, then he will be in the confusion or he'll be in the dilemma that whether he has to bring in the 4 or 5 lines whatever he have written to the deep ocean mission, what he has to do before that and after that. That is more important. So I'll tell you how to write this mains introduction, body of content, conclusion in some time. Try to process this particular question in your mind. Try to think that what is your pickup paragraphs or pickup content in your mind that you are going to present on the paper. This is all you have to do, and this becomes very efficient when you do it very regularly. So you have to practice minimum 2 to 3 questions per day. That's how minimum 2 or 3 is more than enough. That is how you have to build up your practice. Then only it is easy for you in the examination. Definitely you score high. But if you are skipping or one or the other day you are not doing it and you are not getting very clarity about the concepts so and so forth, then ultimately what will happen in every paper, if you are losing 5 marks also, in all the papers that become 40 marks. 40 marks is a very great distance with regard to the cutoff and your marks. That's why every single paper counts. This is more important. Okay, right. So the modules that we are actually offering to all of you with regard to the paid are here. For TSPSC Group 1 students, so these are the various details of the course. You can go through one by one. Paper 4 Indian economy, Telangana economy completely covered. Paper 5, science and technology. Paper 6, Telangana formation. With regard to these three, I will be uploading model question and answer on the YouTube. But obviously, by the time the exam happens, okay, you will not be able to complete your syllabus. So that's why you have to enroll in the course so that we can do a lot of practice of the model question and answers, and that's how it is going to help you. And a one complimentary paper is also given, general essay. 50 general essays will be taught to you in this particular course. So only test series, if you want, this is this much. And if you want the classes for all these subjects and also the test series, then you need to pay that much. That's all about it. For UPSC students, okay, GS paper 3 completely will be given, and general essay paper. So here in GS paper 3, geopolitics, technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security, disaster management, all of this will come to this particular price, and these are the important details of the courses that has been launched. So become a part of it, be a pioneer, be a perfectionist in your model question and answer. That's how it is going to help you out. Now let us start our discussion with the deep ocean mission. So whenever, see, you got a deep sea mission, deep ocean mission like this, they asked a question to India, right? With respect to India, they asked the question. Now, first of all, whenever you see any mission, any program, okay, or any scheme, whenever you see about this, then the first thing that you have to understand is what are the salient features, means when it will be launched, okay, what it is, when the testing will happen, what is their configurations, is there any spacecraft like ocean craft will be built up or not. So you should know salient features of that particular mission. Okay, after learning minimum basic features of a particular mission, you have to go for the technologies that has been on board. Means what technologies we are going to send in the deep ocean mission, so that what we want to know from the ocean, what we are actually doing, the research and development aspect will be here. Research and development will be done by technologies only. Then you have to also see the important objectives of the mission as given in the mission itself. Okay, official objectives you have to write. Then you have to also discuss about the challenges, whether this deep sea mission like missions, will it be successful or not, what does it take. Okay, then you have to also know about significance of the mission. Significance of the mission. So the moment you come across this kind of understanding of a particular topic, then model question and answer will become very easy for you, and you can write very well in the examination. Okay, sir told you to write salient features, then sir told you to write technologies, objectives, okay, then advantages or challenges. If you are preparing like that, if they ask you two components from all of this, then also you are able to write. If they ask you three components in all of this, then also you are able to write it. That's why always remember, this is the way you have to write. Okay, now let us start our model question and answer. India is said to be the 6th country to have its own deep sea mission, which has the potential to contribute greatly to the overall growth of the economy. Characteristic of the mission, you see, National Institute of Ocean Technology is given the task for the development of ocean craft, which is called as Mastyayaan 6000. It has the capability to go 6,000. 6,000 represent the depth that we can go up to 6 kilometers. We can go deep into the ocean with the help of this Mastyayaan. The first stage of harbor trials will be done by September 2024, and we will finish the subsequent trial by 2026. After that, it will be officially launched. See how beautifully the introduction has been framed here. There is no problem with regard to the introduction. Who does this? Which capacity? The silent features are given here, right? Okay. Ministry of Earth and Sciences will be the nodal ministry implementing this multi-institutional ambition mission, because there is no one institution is involved here. Many institutions are involved. That is the reason we are calling multinational, multi-institutional ambition mission. The estimated cost of this mission will be around 4,077 crore for a period of 5 years. And this mission, deep sea ocean mission, will be implemented in the phase manner. One by one, we'll complete all the stages before completing the official launch. Objectives of the mission: to conduct mineral exploration, go down deep into the ocean and see that whether you can have some important minerals. Okay, like just like iron, coal, like that we are having. No, do we have the same, or do we have some other rare earth elements? Try to find out, try to explore some more minerals. Development of ocean sciences: learn about the ocean more, see how the ocean interacts in the day and night, see how the oceans interact when there is a neap tide or high tide, see how the oceans actually interact whenever there is a volcanic eruption happens in the deep sea ocean. Try to find out the ocean sciences, ocean currents, etc., so and so forth. Exploration of flora and fauna. Okay, biodiversity related: do we have some important commercial or medicinal value plants and animals that are there in the deep sea ocean from which we can harness and make products, okay, or services for the welfare of humankind? Conservation of marine biodiversity, and also they have to also look into how the marine biodiversity can be conserved. Okay, after getting the all the research work done, they will try to understand that to what way this mission will help to conserve the marine biodiversity. So characteristics are written, objectives are written very properly. We have given a one, like almost like first one page, 75% of the or one complete page will be dedicated to these salient features. Now we will go for the important technologies, that the question was there with regard to the technologies. No, we are going with that only. Okay, so deep ocean mission consists of following 6 major components or technologies that you can mention. First one is development of technologies for deep sea mining and manned submersible. Means the human being, our ocean nauts, just like astronauts, we also have ocean nauts, should go. Means in this deep sea ocean mission, our ocean nauts will also go with that submersible, means the one which goes inside the ocean, the craft. Okay, a manned submersible will be developed to carry 3 people to a depth of 6,000 meters in the ocean with a suite of scientific sensors will be there, tools will be there, called as Mastyayaan. Okay, so the first important technology that they have to build is to build a submersible ocean craft which can take 3 people with them. Then the second important technology is development of ocean climate change advisory services. A suite of observation, means a suit is nothing but various components and tools will be attached to the particular group of one particular parameter, and a suite of observation and models will be developed to understand and provide future projection of important climatic variables on the season to a decadal timescales under this proof of concept component. This component will support the blue economy priority area of coastal tourism. With the help of this ocean climate change related advisory services, we will able to boost our coastal tourism and also boost our economy coming from what? Ocean. Then technological innovation for exploration and conservation of deep sea biodiversity. Bioprospecting means see the plants and animals and see their biological importance. That is only called as bioprospecting. Bioprospecting of deep sea flora and fauna, including microbes, and studies on sustainable utilization of deep sea bioresources will be the main impetus. This component will support the blue economy priority area of marine biodiversity. So just remember this point. All of these technologies are having one important characteristic. You have to present this all in your examination. Then you also have deep sea ocean survey and exploration to explore and identify potential sites of multi-metal hydrothermal sulfide mineralization. These are, in abbreviation, they are called as polymetallic nodules. Polymetallic nodules. Remember this one, not noodles. Okay. Deep sea ocean survey and exploration, we have to go deep and survey that we will find some important polymetallic nodules or not. They're also called as multi-metal, means the metals usually found in the deep sea ocean missions are not made up of only one metal. They are having a complex structure of metal. Many metals are there. That's why it is called as multi-metal hydrothermal sulfides mineralization along the Indian Ocean mid-oceanic ridges. There we have to go and actually we have to do this exploration of minerals. which helps in deep sea exploration of ocean resources, of course. Energy and fresh water from the ocean energy is very renewable energy. Studies and detail engineering designed for offshore ocean thermal energy conversion. Whatever the offshore means, not inside the ocean, outside the ocean, can we harness the ocean energy into electricity or not? For that purpose, they are going to build a engineering design that can easily convert thermal energy into electricity. Power desalination plants are envisaged in this proof of concept proposal, which helps in the offshore energy development. So desalination plants will also be placed, okay, so that freshwater needs of the areas could be properly served. Advanced marine station for ocean biology, develop human capacity and enterprise in ocean biology and engineering, translate the research into industrial application product development through on-site business incubator facilities. So advanced marine station for ocean biology, learn more about the ocean, try to develop the skill workforce in our country who are very good with regard to marine studies and ocean biology, and also build an enterprise, means those people who wanted to do research in ocean, who wanted to harness the ocean resources. Okay, we have to build such kind of people, okay, such kind of community who actually want to do some kind of research and development in ocean biology or marine studies. And whatever they built, let us translate them into industrial application. Can they use that knowledge of ocean in industrial application? If yes, they can also do the product development through on-site business incubator facilities. So government of India also will create some incubators just like a Silicon Valley or T-Hub, something like that. Okay, in that all the industries, all the companies which are actually working on ocean biology or marine studies in order to harness application for the development of mankind, that particular companies will be incubated in that facilities. This component will support again blue economic priority area of marine biology, blue trade will happen, and blue manufacturing. So this is a very, very important thing. Please remember this. Now conclusion. Ministry of Earth Sciences with the help of various Institute of Excellence, ISRO also has been focusing on resilient blue economy. So here you remember this point. Ministry of Earth Sciences with the help of various Institute of Excellence like ISRO. Okay. We are taking help of ISRO also, because ISRO will only give us from the satellite that how deeper we are going. So Ministry of Earth Sciences with the help of various Institute of Excellence like ISRO have been focusing on achieving a resilient blue economy to empower people dependent on ocean and its energy for livelihood. So Ministry of Earth Sciences is not doing alone. It is also taking the help of premier research institutions of our country like ISRO. For what purpose? To focus on achieving a resilient blue economy, because lot of people are dependent upon ocean resources and also the energy for livelihood. This is all about model question and answer with regard to deep sea mission. I'll come with Indian economy, Telangana economy also, along with the Telangana formation one by one. 2 days, one subject, 2 questions, model question and answer. The other next day, again 2 questions from the 2 other subjects. For the full paid course, there is a number is there on the advertisements, and I'll also put in the description. You can call and you get the more details, and also spread this information to all of your friends who has passed UPSC Prelims or expecting that they will pass UPSC Prelims and also TSPSC Group 1 Prelims. Share to them so that they take the early benefit of whatever we are doing. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Center. This is me, Sayed. From today onwards, we are starting a very important series that is called as Mains Hit Series. I have mentioned here as a heading, you can see. So here important point that you have to remember that this particular Mains Hit Series is a very, very high scoring test series, and along with that classes are also given under this test series. It has 2 modules, one for the UPSC, another for the TSPSC. The advertisement of that will come in a bit. But before going into that advertisements and how we are going to approach for UPSC mains and TSPSC Group 1 mains, let us first of all try to understand how
to write a mains answer. This is very important and a very common general question that all the students generally ask me, how actually we have to approach and what are the do's and don'ts that we have to actually follow in order to write the mains answer perfectly. So in this particular lecture, you are going to know about how to write the mains answer, what components are required, marks allocation to the various parameters in your mains answer. This is all this we are going to learn one by one. Okay, let us start our discussion here. And those students who have already watched this, because this particular video of 2 to 3 minutes will be there for all mains model question and answer that I will be discussing every day. Okay, so make sure that you skip, if you have already watched, skip for 3 to 4 minutes and go directly to the model question and answer. And those who are for the very first and listen to me, definitely they have to go through this video, and after that you can do the model question and answer. So every mains question consists of various parameters. Every mains answers should have all of these components in order to get an edge over others. Remember one point. Suppose the total marks of the question is 10 marks here. What are the ingredients that you have to put in your answer writing so that it becomes very eye-catchy, it becomes very content oriented, it becomes very qualitative, so that you will get an edge over your competitors. Let us understand it one by one. Okay, so the moment you see the question, the first thing that always you have to remember in your mind, that you have to definitely give these 3 parameters. Okay, 3 important aspects you have to definitely always be mentioning in your answer. One is intro, body, and conclusion. These are basically not told to you, or you may not be writing it, but just imagine a Hindu newspaper article that you are actually reading. Just read the article in the sense that I am telling you. Okay, now then you will get the how a answer could be written as. The first paragraph of every Hindu news editorial article, the first 2 paragraphs consist of introduction, and go and read the last paragraph of the Hindu editorials, you will find the conclusion. In between, they'll discuss about topics like reports, like indexes, challenges. Okay, administrative challenges are there, financial challenges are there. These are very important aspects that one need to take care of. When a question is there on the challenges, it's not that you just write the challenges according to your will and wish. It is to be organized in such a way that whether you're talking about administrative challenges, whether you're talking about, for example, in administrative challenges, corruption is one important challenge. Okay, and centralization is another important challenge. So one has to be aware of what kind of challenges are being asked and what need to be put forward. Okay, and with regard to financial challenges are there, with regard to safety challenges are there. Suppose you are writing something on railway, a question has come, then obviously you are writing the challenges of railway safety or not. Yes, so these are the important topics, or you can say that the areas that you have to understand in an umbrella way. So whenever you are writing the answer, make sure that you are presenting an introduction, okay, body of the answer, and also a conclusion to it. So that carries 0.5 marks. Just imagine you to be an invigilator and 2 students have written the answer. One has given a proper format of the answer, other has not given. What is your marks allocation? Definitely, as a normal human being of a natural justice phenomena of the Supreme Court also, you will also feel that the one who has properly presented, you have to give a little bit extra. That is a common criteria because it has been evaluated by the human beings only. So anything that you make an effort, that effort will be visible to the evaluator. If it is not a robotic correction, no, robot does not have a feeling. It just see that content, whatever keywords, whatever is given to that robot, it will go on scanning all the answer sheet in such a way that whether the content is properly presented, whether the content is matching 70% or 80% or not, that is how it is done. But it is not like that. It is a human being who does the evaluation. That's why anything you give an extra effort in your answer will be definitely paid off. So presentation includes intro, body, conclusion. It carries 0.5 marks. Content, question oriented content you have to write, and it should be adequate. This is a very important point. There is a question, you have to address the question first. Later on you can do blah blah, that is another matter, and you will not have the time also to do blah blah. So first of all, try to address the question. If they are asking challenges, address the challenges. If they are asking Finance Commission recommendation, first of all write the Finance Commission recommendation, then go for any other thing. And write adequate means cover all the comprehensive interdisciplinary areas of that particular question. This is a very important aspect about a good student. Remember this point. Okay. Then contemporary information with regard to that particular topic. If a news is there, okay, at the present times, you have to definitely pick up that contemporary areas also and insert in your answer. That carries around 1.5 marks. Current affairs integration in your answer. Citing index, citing report, if they are talking about gender equality. Recently, just 10 days back, we got a global gender gap report. So if you are discussing that indexes, if you are discussing that reports or committees recommendations, then obviously it will be more qualitative the answer and will definitely have an edge. Citing that will give you 1.5 marks. Highest marks are basically given to the content. So make sure that you write the content good and adequate, cover all the areas. If a question has the requirement of a flowchart or a diagram, then it is your duty that you have to do it. If they're asking about ocean floor, then you should definitely draw ocean slope, shelf slope, okay, continental rise, and you have to also mention ocean floor or axial plane. Like that, wherever. If they ask you about what I say is that if they ask you about CRISPR technology, how it is being done, genetic engineering, it is very important. Some questions require all of this. So it is your duty to have a flowchart or diagram for the particular question. Space management, speed management, handwriting will fetch you 1 extra mark in every question. This is not given by the evaluator. I have put it in the personally here because the people, the students who are actually taking care of their space and writing within the space, writing very qualitative, crisp and concise and precise answer, speed, and they're maintaining good consistent speed, a good handwriting, all of these will give them 1 extra marks, okay, in every question. That's how the 10 marks has been, you can able to get it. So at least suppose you are writing 3-4 content also, 3-4 important parameters also you are writing, then you can expect that you are going to get a very good, okay, marks in the examination. So make sure that just imagine whenever you're writing the answer, you just imagine, okay, Syed sir has told that I should be writing introduction, body of content, conclusion. Did I present it or not? Did I present the handwriting well? Did I do the underlining or not? Did I actually draw a flowchart or not? Just imagine the ingredients. The more the ingredients you put in your answer, no, then you are going to get more better marks. Remember this point here. Okay. So this is all about, this is how you have tried it. And let us now see the do's and don'ts of the, okay, first of all, let us do that. What need to be avoided? Do's are already given in the parameter wise. Writing long intros and conclusion need to be avoided because that is only for a presentation. Your answer should be addressing the question. So make sure that intro and conclusion should be crisp and short, like 4 to 5 lines, not more than that. Over explaining the concept squeezes time and space. This particular problem happens to the students when they are not clear with their concept. Like they wanted to write something about Alina, Lonina. So they confuse a lot in their mind and they try to over explain it and try to repeat the sentences again and again. That is the reason it is very important that over explanation need to be avoided. For that purpose, you have to have a very good conceptual clarity. Unnecessarily illustration, citing Supreme Court judgments, citing a particular event, citing like A meets B, etc. All these unnecessary illustrations need to be avoided. You should not have it. Okay, and don't give a false information. Suppose they ask a cyclone, recently cyclone Remal has come. Don't say that cyclone Remal 1 lakh people died like that, just like that. Evaluator will know each and everything. So make sure that you don't give any false information with regard to indexes, with regard to reports and committees. Writing big letters, it's completely no. It looks very bad on the paper. Avoid it. Underlining too much, don't put a mehendi kind of design on it. Okay, it looks good with the on the hands of the woman. Okay, they look very good and awe feeling will come. Okay, not the awe, it's like awe, like you will just enjoy it. But don't do that kind of thing in the paper. Don't generally go on underlining wherever you feel that you have to do it. Underline only the most important ones. Jumping into topics, you're talking about location on the Bharti case, you suddenly jump to some other case. You should not do that. So you should be there in the particular topic and write in a very interlinking fashion. Writing easy questions too lengthy. Sometimes it happens to the student that whenever they find a very question which is easy for them to write, they will just go on writing is so big. That need to be avoided. Okay, wasting time to overanalyze a question and try to write the best among all the students. This is another mistake the students will do. Students will generally think that, okay, I will be writing the best. That should not be your mindset at all when you're writing the question. You have to write the answer according to the question. That's all about it. Write it better. That is enough. Because the passing percentage is less than 50%, then if you're writing better, that will serve your purpose. Don't try to write the best. With that, what will happen? You will generally waste out of time addressing one section of question but ignoring other section. Suppose they ask you causes and consequences but you are writing only causes. Suppose they ask you critically analyze but you are writing only advantages. That should not be done. When they ask you two questions, two areas, two sections in a particular question, you have to address them equally. Looking here and there for the help to start, that is not going to happen. That you need to avoid. Your paper, your mind, just get into the zone and be very sincere about it. You will get it. Write sequence of answer roughly on extra paper to make it more organized. Some students, what they do is they will take a like extra or wherever the rough work is there. No, they will try to first I will discuss this. After this I will discuss this. Okay, they will make a sketch, a blueprint. Then they go on write the answer. This is completely stupidity. You need to avoid all of this. So I have told you how the marks are allocated, what need to be done, what not need to be done. Please keep this in mind and just go for the mains examination. Do enroll in the courses that whatever we are launching. That will definitely help you in a very, very big fashion. Over 1,000 model question answers and practice questions will be done with you. You will definitely crack it with the help of all of us that working for you. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.